Tallyn Simpson. Tallyn Maurica Jones-Simpson. I have 2 last names. I've been modeling for about 8 months now.
My name is Kelsey Barnwell, and I've been approximately modeling for about 2.5 years.
My name is Bojey. I've been modeling for around 3 years.
My name is Mashhour Alamer. I've been modeling about 9 months.
I got into modeling because I had a couple friends who modeled, and at the same time I met a photographer at Vancouver Fashion Week because I just wanted to go watch it, and he told me you should try out for next year, and I was like, oh, okay. So I went out, and it actually ended up being really well. The girls were super nice, and they taught me how to walk while I was lining up to go walk, and I thought that was really scary because I knew nothing, and I just walked into it in front of 3 judges, had no idea how that was going to go, and it went really well. So
I got into modeling when I first went to a photo shoot with a friend. I didn't plan on getting any photos with it or out of it, but while I was there they said, hey, why not? Like, we'll take some photos of you too, and I got some great photos out of it.
I got into modeling by actually someone coming up to me and suggesting you should go into modeling, like you have a look and etc. And I took up on that, and I'm just like, not a bad idea.
3 years ago I came to Canada. It was only for school, and then I met modeling friends, and then they asked me to try it out, give it a try. I did a photo shoot, I did runways, and then I loved it.
I found modeling very interesting because I meet a lot of cool people, and I like it because most of the people I meet, they have a really creative and a really unique idea of what they think beauty is, and that's pretty much what I've learned from modeling.
I absolutely love modeling. It is such an experience, and you're always meeting new people and experiencing new things, and it's just, everything that you get out of it is just so amazing.
I found modeling to be very exciting. It's a great industry to be in. The people you meet and the things you get to do, and the designers, clothing you get to wear. It's all very exciting.
I actually love it. I love modeling. I really enjoy it when I'm like on the stage doing the runways. I like being around people. I really enjoy it. It's really enjoyable.
One of the best things I've learned from modeling is that we are all uniquely beautiful. When I went into the fashion show, like my first experience in modeling, I was expecting what we all expect, you know. I was expecting the model that's completely full of herself, and I was expecting passive aggressiveness and extreme competition, and that's all I've ever heard. And then when I actually went in there, everyone was so supportive. All the designers came to us because they appreciated us for our unique beauty. They would go up to different girls for completely different reasons, and you know, they would pick things about me I didn't even notice, and things that I didn't think were beautiful, and appreciate that about me. And I actually walked out of there way happier with myself and more secure with who I am than I did walking in.
The best thing about modeling would be all the people. You just meet so many different people, and it's every day is new. It's never repetitive. It's always a different adventure.
The people you meet, from the photographers to the designers to the other models to the staff.
Before the shows, like models like hangouts, like in the backstage, we talk. Like I meet a lot of people. I meet a lot of models. Also, being on the stage, walking on the stage, it's like a different feeling. You see like a lot of people, so many cameras in the front.
Some of the models are unbelievable. They come from all different kinds of places and corners of life. And I mean, I've already learned a lot being in the business, just meeting these people. And the designers are really cool and inspiring because they share you the way they think, which is completely different than most people because they are a true artist.
It's so surprising, some of the creative things that you see in the industry, like the makeup that some people do and the designs that fashion designers do too. It's always new, and it's always inspiring to see these different artists in different ways.
You meet so many cool people, and they have all these interesting stories. Also the places you get to go and the places you get to see and experience. It's all very exciting.
It's a best experience for me. I love it.
I want to know if it's too hot or not.
The hardest thing about modeling. Okay, the hardest thing about modeling is probably taking transit there. Second hardest thing. I have to be healthy. And I can't lie to you, I like going to White Spot, I like having a BC chicken burger. Like I had before this. But I mean, a lot of people think that, oh, you have to like starve yourself or this or that. Honestly, all you have to do is be healthy, and it is really hard. I mean, I was vegan for a while, and I was eating super healthy. Not saying that's the only one way to be healthy, but I remember doing that, and I was what they would call the key thing to look at, what you want to see in a body for a model.
The hardest thing about modeling would be, I would say, to travel. A lot of the time you're spending a lot of gas and you're spending a lot of time and a lot of money on it and not necessarily getting paid for the event or the photo shoot that you're attending. You know, making sure that you make them happy and arrive on time. If you're sick, that's too bad. You're pretty much gonna have to go anyway. There really isn't sick days for modeling. I get sick quite a lot, but when you're sick, you really can't take a sick day. You have to go to your photo shoots no matter what, because if you don't go, you're letting down the makeup artist, the hairdresser, the photographer. They've organized a studio for you that they may have paid for and it's not refundable. They might have a designer there who's brought all the clothes, and if you don't show up and you say you're sick, then that entire photo shoot is potentially completely gone. So a lot of the time is, if you're sick, you really have to push through it unless you're literally like dying in your bed or you can't move.
The hardest thing about modeling for me personally would be keeping up into a presentable form 24/7. The physicality of it all and the attitude, you have to keep that going all the time.
The hardest thing about modeling is to be in a good shape. And the thing is, I love junk food, but I cannot have it all the time.
Some of the struggles I've been through because of modeling. For some reason, people around you see you differently. I've had to deal with friends who treat me like a third person, like they don't, almost it's like there's a new wall there, they don't know me the same. I guess it's just because it is a go business, I don't know, maybe that's how they feel and they're more like calm and introvert or whatever. But I haven't really come across anything too negative other than that.
Some sacrifices I've had to make because of modeling is my social life. A lot of my friends who I would see at school and all that, I don't have the time to see anymore because I'm busy with doing my modeling events. And even though you're very social through modeling, a lot of the time you're not seeing your own friends that you've had for a while. You're putting them off because you've got these different events to go to. Also, with my boyfriend or my ex is that, you know, I loved him a lot, but I had to say goodbye because I just ended up growing apart from him and I didn't have enough time to go see him, and he wasn't so much of an outgoing person, so we weren't able to, you know, see each other, and he wasn't willing to kind of come to all my events and stuff like that and be social after, so it was kind of sad, but you know, that's one part of it.
My long-term goals are definitely to be walking down the Victoria's Secret runway. My short-term goals are just to actually start making a move into the industry. I mean, I have barely even touched some of the things that most people have in the industry already, so I don't know, I'd like to travel.
My long-term goal is to potentially do modeling internationally. Also, I'm really interested in acting and also doing makeup for films. And my short-term goal would be to just get enough money through modeling to supply myself with income.
My short-term goals would be to build up my portfolio and get local projects and different experiences. Have a good time doing that. Long-term goals, travel internationally and get gigs. Places like China, New York, Los Angeles.
My long-term goal is to finish my major in business and then to become a successful businessman. My short-term goal is to get more gigs in modeling and to do more runways.
Short-term goals. I don't know why that's a tongue twister. I'm sorry. That's just a little weird. Short-term goals. I did again.
Okay, go.
Are we going in? Are we going in?
Okay, I'm a big nerd.
Oh my god.
He's playing.